Hey everybody, my name is Ben Metzger, aka Ben Noir, and I'm here at Studio Noir. This is my educational facility and recording studio in the heart of Long Beach's West End. I've been here since 2007 after having a long career in the music industry. And it's my pleasure to be speaking on behalf of, this community, the South Shore, and I was asked to speak about the recovery efforts of Superstorm Sandy by our local community, by Steve Vaccaro and the Chapters Rap. Thanks to the Chapters Rap for having me along today. We're all self-quarantining and using the social distancing to try to help prevent the virus from spreading. And this reminds us of the time when Superstorm Sandy hit this community and hit a lot of the United States here on the eastern seaboard, and especially Long Beach. And we were devastated, totally wiped out, and everything stopped. Time stopped. The government stepped in. There was the Coast Guard and other people coming into town, FEMA, and people were really, really suffering. There was no hot water. There was no heat. There was no electricity. Neighbors started helping neighbors. As an artist, as a musician, I was inspired to write songs, and I was lucky because I was lucky and blessed. And both the home I rented with my wife at the time and my music studio were both spared total devastation. The basements were flooded and such, but the contents remained. And because I was okay, I was able to then offer my help and assistance to the community through fundraisers. I was doing a show called the Halftime Howie Show, which is now online. It's a great show about the community. Shout out to Halftime Howie and Rocco. And basically they post once a week a great show about Long Beach and all the things going on. I was the musical director. Steve Vaccaro was on the show as well, and on WGBB, Long Island's oldest radio station, 1240 AM. And we were doing some great things there, broadcasting every Sunday night at 7 o'clock, which I think is still the time for Howie's show. And Howie and Steve called me up to say, hey, how about we do some fundraisers, some concerts? And we started doing that. Guys and Dolls in Valley Stream was the first one. It was just about a month after the storm, to raise money, collect canned goods, help people just come together and get out of the muck and the depression that sets in when you're at home. You don't know, you're scared, you don't know what's going on, which is kind of the situation now. Although the internet is really such a tool and we can communicate, we can do things so much more to connect. And I feel like this is a little different, and people, although we're scared, we're also very hopeful, and that this could bring about a change in culture and how we deal with each other and the world and how we interrelate. So we started doing Recovery for Sandy fundraisers and concerts, bringing artists together. My stage name, Ben Noir. I was using Ben Noir and the Long Beach All-Stars for a long time. Great group of guys. Shout out to Mike, Dave, and John, who were in that group. And we went from Guys and Dolls in small clubs to Mulcahy's. We brought in like DJ Chef. We brought in Z100, 100, Erica, America, and other celebrities. And we had really big shows. And we collected money and we distributed money to the Long Beach school system, to the soup kitchen, to various agencies. It was going so well, we had to actually incorporate and get a lawyer, and it was a whole thing. So right after the storm, I wrote songs like Long Live Long Beach, Refugee, We Got It All. So We Got It All was all about, how, we had to have each other. And although, our belongings were destroyed and our lives were disrupted, we had each other and family, and nothing's more important than family. You can listen to this stuff on my reverbnation.com/Benoir, Benoir. It's all up there. And 11561 is actually a song called Long Live Long Beach. And that is a very powerful ballad that has a great saxophone solo by Andrew Wolf, and Rich Tancredi gets to play on there, and it's just a great time for creating music. Like now, I was also inspired by the virus and all this epidemic going on to write a song called "This Too Shall Pass." And premiered that on a streaming on Facebook recently. So you can check that out on facebook.com/benjamin.metzger. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. youtube.com/c/studio noir, NOIR. If you can, please subscribe, because once I reach 1,000, I'll be able to do those kind of play along, sing along broadcasts, some master classes. I teach a lot of different musical styles. So I premiered these new songs. I wrote about the virus, "This Too Shall Pass," and one called "Wash Your Money," which is kind of an upbeat Caribbean number. It's pretty happy and strummy. It's that sort of juxtaposition, oxymoron of, okay, there's tragedy, but we could also laugh and have a good time and use humor to get through it. So you got to wash your money, people, right? Yeah. So there's germs all over the money, so if you want to disinfect it, it would be kind of a smart thing to do. What else should I say? Thanks to Steve Vaccaro for his mental health guidance and counseling, and his shows are very uplifting and great, and he's had me on several times. Thank you, Steve and Howie and everybody who worked together at that time. Also, at the Sandy Recovery, we gave out 100 jackets, winter coats, at one show at the Hub Billiards Club, which is now called the Barnum Ballroom. Thanks to Ralph Palladino, and 686 was the company that did that. Thank you. And, we just saw a lot of good things happening. Money was given to the Long Beach, the band. They lost their outfits, and it was, recorded, and that we gave at least $1,500 to their program. So that was fun. It's good to get out and do good things. So I see a lot of that happening. There's a lot of celebrities doing shows, free shows from their homes, and I think that's incredible. I think we need more of that. We need more people talking about great things out there. So I think I've gone on for a really long time. I might have to do a shorter version of this, but lots of love and blessings to you all. You could visit me also at studionoir.rocks, ROCKS. Again, Benoir is my stage name, and a reverbnation.com/Benoir, BENOIR. You could also find me on Instagram, Benoir73. And Studio Noir is my music school. I'll be posting some free play-along lessons on Facebook, and when I get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I could do it through YouTube. And I hope to be a part of the recovery of this period of our lives as well. Overall, just giving joy and hope and goodness out there for free. And then also we could raise some money through electronic, means like GoFundMe's and PayPal's and Venmos and things like that. If we could do that, I would love to do that, get involved in doing those kind of events. So thanks again to Steve, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.